So here we are. It's a wonderful, wonderful morning. And what have you done for yourself today? Who did you greet? How did you greet that beautiful, amazing self? What did you say to self today? What did you say to yourself this morning? Did you say something? This morning, I went, hello, here you are, you beautiful and stunning human being, a creation of God. Each of us are, and it's such a wonderful morning to greet yourself. It is chilly in Toronto. It's 11 degrees, which is really cold. So that's why I have my little light coat on. It's really not lined, so it's really light. You know what? It's beautiful. It's the day we always crave to have. In February, we were looking forward to the day. Today's here, so let us bask in it. It's another day, sunshine, warm weather, not so warm, doesn't matter. It's a day to do better than we did yesterday. It's a day to do better than last night. It's a day to decide what is lovely, what is kind, what is going on. Give a little bit of you to somebody else. Share a little bit of you with somebody else. That's what it is. So when you say to yourself, hello, here you are, it's like greeting your friend at this train station. It's greeting your friend at the bus terminal. You've been waiting for your friend. So you go, hello, here you are. It's so nice to see you. I've been waiting for you. And that is what it's all about. But you have a mantra for today. And the mantra created for you today was created in meditation. And the mantra says, I am intentionally choosing joy. I am intentionally choosing joy. Intentionally, purposefully, with all of my faculties working. Today I'm choosing joy. No matter what comes at me, I'm going to find joy in it. That's your mantra for today. We never know when we step out of a house in the morning what we're going to find. We just never know. We never know when we wake up in the morning what it is bringing. But when we choose joy as our mantra, when it is uncomfortable, we say, I chose joy today. I intentionally chose to be joyful. Joy does not wake up and run away from you. Joy is not a moment in time. Joy is not the same as happiness. Happiness is a moment in time. Joy lasts forever. Once the serum of joy has coursed through your body, it never leaves you. The only job you have to do each and every day, good morning, Dawn, is to wake it up. Wake up that joy and say to it, hi, let's get going. We have a day ahead of us. We have joy to spread. We need to spread that joy to others. When we did our 31 days of gratitude in May, we sent joy all throughout the world intentionally from our heart. Every day we did it. So we know for sure that joy is within us. It's not going anywhere. It's not taking off. Joy is staying put right there. But we must wake it up every day and say, come on, let's do this thing. So don't confuse joy with happiness. Happiness is that moment in time. Happiness lasts for that moment in time. You're happy because this happened. You're happy because that came forth. You're happy you got the really nice job. And happiness will go if something comes, it will take that happy away. But when joy comes in the difficult times, you will still feel joy. Because you will say, you know what? I know I have joy within me. I am going to smile at this. And this is why your mantra for today is that I intentionally chose joy. So that is it. Now, your morning blessing is fabulous. It's the blessing of success. You know how I coined your version of the vision. What is your version of success? How do we rate success? What is success mean to you? You have to answer that question. And I know how. I know how to take you to see success from a different point. Success doesn't mean you have to have $100 million. Success doesn't mean you have to have all the material things. Sometimes we do. And we still feel unsuccessful. Why? Because it is not the core of us. Success is that thing that sits deep inside of you. And you will see success, I made a fabulous cup of coffee. and you're looking at it. I can do this. I baked this lovely cake. I made these wonderful dumplings for myself and my husband. I made this amazing thing. That is success. It doesn't have to be big. And so many times we spend our time looking for the huge ball of success. And all of those successful things are around us, and we don't see them. We don't pay attention to them. We actually ignore them. We don't claim them. We don't claim that smile. We don't claim that we taught a grandchild to count to 20 who is not quite 2. That's success. When my granddaughter sees me, she says stairs. And I know what that is. She wants to count to 20. And I said 21, and she looked up at me and she goes, 21? Like this. So that is success. I brought her to the point where she can do this. No, we might walk away. Or you taught them to say thank you. Or you taught them to say I love you. That is success. They pay people to teach people to say that. And there you are able to give it to somebody younger than you, much younger than you. You told somebody how marvelous they are. You dropped in on somebody's life and you say, wow, I love this. Wow, this is interesting. That is success because you actually heard, you listened, and you got something out of that moment. That is success. So when you're looking for success, start looking at your feet. Look at the small things around you. And as you're looking at the small things at your feet, no, don't look any further than around your feet, around your body, the whole body. And then all of a sudden, you will find success moving out. You will see successful opportunities, successful things you could try, successful like openings for you. Wow, look at this. I was able to do that. I created this. I can write. I can sing. I can speak another language. That is success. Because you never know when you need that other language. All of a sudden, you might save somebody's life by knowing that language that you just took for granted. The person might be in distress, and they will only understand what to do if you can speak their language. And there you are. There you are, with the perfect language at the perfect time to help another human being live a perfect, fulfilled life. So you see, success is not only materialistic. It's not only about money. It's not only about our possession. Success is to have a mind that is willing to do things. Success is to have an intention to do better than yesterday. Success is actually saying, I choose to be joyful no matter what comes my way. That's your mantra for today. That is a feeling of success. What is your version of success? Is your version of success having tons and tons of money? Is success having tons and tons of money? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. More so for some than others. I told you once the story of the king going through the forest. He saw a woodcutter. And he was singing and whistling, and the king had all his entourage with him on his wonderful white stallion, and the princess on her lovely stallion also. And he looked and he said to them, stop. Where is that sound coming from? Where is that whistling coming from? This is amazing. And they said, it's the woodcutter over yonder. And he said, a woodcutter? A woodcutter is singing and whistling that happy, joyous song? What does he have to be happy about? He's a woodcutter. So off the king and his entourage marched to him and said to him, the king said to him, why are you singing and why are you so happy? And the woodcutter said, sire, I am happy as the day is long. I go home to my hut and my wife has this lovely stew, sire. Have you ever tried that stew? You would never eat anything else. And he kept on sawing at his wood. And the king looked at him and said, that's what you're happy about? I have money and servant and the best food and the best drink and the best clothes and the best bed, and I am not happy. So you know what the king did? The next morning, he woke up at 5 and showed up at the spot to decide he wanted to live the life of the woodcutter so he could experience complete joy. And he did. He did it for a while. And then when he went back to his palace, he revamped everything. So joy doesn't have to come to you because you have these best clothes and the best money and the best servants and the best. We know that, don't we? Success does not mean you're going to have that. We see that. People that have everything, we see them on TV, they have everything money could buy. Anthony Bourdain, he hung himself in a closet. Good Morning Vietnam, Robbins, he did the same thing. But here we are on the sideline, envying them, thinking we would love the life of these people. And yet, they don't love their life. They have acquired material possessions and they cannot love. They haven't got that success. It didn't make them feel better. So what is your version of success? You have to look within and find what it is about success that makes you feel so wonderful, so amazing. It does not always have to do with material things. It doesn't, I'm not saying material things is not success. Yes, it is. But it is not all. It's like making a dish and having only salt and nothing else. What about when you try adding a little curry and a little onion and a little, jug sauce? What happens to it? The flavor explodes. So success without the love, without kindness, without joy, without a peaceful mind, without the 5 pillars of prosperity working is not enough. This is why the morning blessing is part of the 5 pillars of prosperity. This is why. Without that spiritual connection, success means nothing. Without a mental prosperity, success doesn't mean anything. Without an emotional prosperity, success is back there. Without complete physical prosperity, success is back there. Financial might be strong, but if the other 4 fingers on your hand are weak and one is sick, guess what? Guess what? If you have one that is healthy and you have 4 dead fingers on the hand, can you hold things? Can you do things? No. That's what the pillars of prosperity actually depicts. It tells you. You must have mental health, emotional, spiritual, and physical health to be successful. So success is a definition that you alone can create, but it must be balanced. A lot of it in financial means is great. It's absolutely great. I am not saying it's not. It's wonderful to have a choice to where you want to live, what you want to buy, who you want to help, what charities you can support, whose life you can change. It is great to have all of that, changing your family's life, your mom's life, your father's life, all your family's life. It is great, but success is not just that. It is having a prosperous, successful physical health. Money does not give it to you. So your version of success might be like the woodcutter in the forest and not like the king. So which one you have for you? Which version have you caught for yourself? Which version do you like? It's always your vision, your version, and your vision. So it's the vision of that version. What is it? Is that version your vision, or is your vision that version? Decide. You have to decide what it is you want from spirituality, what you want for physical. How do you equate them and put them together and live a successful, fulfilled life? A life that is balanced. 5 fingers works. 4 fingers does not work so good. So when one of your fingers is cut, you know for sure you're not going to hold on for life. You're going to let go. You need all 5 to grab things. Although the thumb stands away from the other 4, it is still part of a team. So the 5 pillars of prosperity are a team. Without that team, you will not be able to live a fulfilled life. You must connect with them. And I have the key. So that's why I come every day and open the door for you until you go in and check this out. So this is what our morning blessing is today. Success. What is your version of success? How do you view it? Is it only materialistic to you? Then look at the examples around us. With all the material wealth in the world, it cannot keep that person alive. It cannot stop that person from hurting themselves and hurting others. And it just doesn't do enough. The balance has to come in. Whitney Houston, she sang, and not a bird could do that. So what are we looking for? It doesn't always have to do that. And sometimes success is sharing. Success is helping somebody that asks for your help. Success is saying, I will help you. I will assist you. When you do that, you're being successful, but you're going to get more. That is when the success at your feet that is small start to expand. And that is when people look at you, your friends, your family, and say, what are you doing? You look marvelous. You are beaming. Your smile is just amazing. What is going on with you? You know what is going on with you? You have opened that heart of yours and you have helped somebody else. It doesn't matter how successful that person can be, but if that person has one thing they cannot do and that one thing you can do and you do it, it helps you too. No, you will say, it doesn't help me. I know there's some people say, yes, it does. You learn to do it better, and then a door will open and you will find another way to do it better, which will help you. So that is why success does not only mean material things. Success does not only mean money. They say success cannot buy happiness or money cannot buy happiness. It's true, but it can get you to make somebody's life happy for the moment, if that is how you're going to use it. So what is your version of success? What is it? Ask yourself that question. Are you the woodcutter or are you the king? The king couldn't understand that, could he? He had to experience it for him to feel success. So what are you going to do today? What is on your agenda for today? Who are you going to reach to today? Who are you going to say, I know how to help you? You asked me once to do this. I did not respond. So today I'm calling you. Do you mind? Do you still need my help? Is there anything I can do for you today? That is being successful, because you're so sure you have the ability to change somebody's situation. That language you don't speak, the man is dying on the street, only will understand what to do when you're talking if you can speak that language. Aren't you successful? Yes, you are. You just helped somebody. So sending you light and joy on this fabulous morning. You know what success is for me? I'll tell you. Last night, today, you asking me the question, what is success? Success is for me you're asking me, what is success for you? You know what success is for me? Always giving of what I know, my knowledge to others, a little secret wisdom to others. If I know something, I will give it to you. If I have something that you can use, I will let you have it. I will tell you, here it is, you can use it. I will help you celebrate a birthday. And success for me is to be there for you when you least expect me to be there. That is successful. You see, we do lives. I do those lives every night and day, but I don't do it for me. I don't do it for me to be this. I do it for you. I have something I want to pour into you. That is success for me. Take that thing I know and pour it into you. And make sure you're full. And then you can go and pour some of it into somebody else. My job is to leave a string hanging behind me. She was here. She passed. And she left this behind. That I can pull on that string and climb up the ladder. Or the rope. Not a string, a rope. Success is making sure the person that is around you is feeling as good as you are. So your job is to make everybody in your circle, and they have to make everybody in the circle feel good. And the circle continues until it encompasses the entire world. So sending you light and joy, everybody. Have a wonderful morning.